Okay, now we see the word honor used a lot in a military setting, right? When we talk about soldiers, the job that they do, the values that they have. Okay, the word honor could mean doing the right thing, right? It could mean also being the best that you can be, right? Doing your very best so that you are a better person. You do a lot better at your workplace. You have better values, right? You set a good example for others to follow. Okay, so here, this is taken from a movie called Men of Honor. These two men are Navy soldiers, right? They work in the Navy, and he is actually in a little bit of, he has a problem. His problem is that he lost one leg when he was serving in the Navy, right? But he wanted to continue being a Navy man. He wanted to continue being a diver. The problem is the Navy is telling him that he's too old and he only has one leg. So they're trying to say, you're useless, you can't do anything. But he wants to show that, no, I'm a soldier. This is what I'm trained to do. I enjoy doing this. This is not just a job to me. All right, so see what he has to do to prove himself. Right, this is his trainer, his instructor. Right, you see the salute, he's showing respect for his superiors. Okay, so this is the part it gets a bit cruel.
You have one leg. Can you really keep up with healthy divers? Half your age.
Right, you have one leg. Can you keep up with healthy divers half your age? You're 40 years old. You're too old. You've only got one leg. Right? What can you do? Okay, so this is. I'll fast forward. All right. Okay, so this is the test. Right? He has to prove that he can walk 12 steps in this diving suit. Right? This is an old type of diving suit. It's very, very heavy. You can see it's made of a lot of metal. Right? It's meant to help keep the divers underwater. Right? So he has to prove that he can walk 12 steps. Don't forget, he only has one leg. His other leg is a prosthetic. It's a fake leg. Right? He has to walk 12 steps on his own, and only then will they allow him back in the Navy, right? And most of the senior officers there, they believe that he can't do it. Okay, so what's going on here? in the old days, right, a Navy diver, before he's ready, people can help him up because his equipment is very heavy. But now, according to this captain, the new Navy, right, they're using new equipment, new materials, so he must stand up on his own. He doesn't need people to help him.
If I may ask, Captain, how would you know? Yes, sir. Stand up. Wear that ring and approach the rail. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Any divers stand out. Diver, disregard. My details.
All right, okay, what's going on here? The captain is telling him, give up, right? You can stop. There's no point. You look injured. I mean, you can see. I mean, he's crying because he's in a lot of pain. But what kind of honor is he showing here? He doesn't want to give up, right? He wants to keep going.
Damn it, rookie. Move your ass. I want my 12. Nine. The Navy diver is not a fighting man. He is a salvage expert. 10. If it's lost underwater, he finds it. If it's sunk, he brings it up. If it's in the way, he moves it. 11. If he's lucky, he will die young 200 feet beneath the waves. Well, that is the closest he will ever get to being a hero. Hell, I don't know why anybody want to be a Navy diver. Now you report to this line, okay? Howdy. Stand up and have that down. The United States Navy proudly reinstates Senior Chief and Diver Carl Brashear to full active duty.
All right, okay, so he's taken the 12 steps, right? And you can see that he has convinced the superior officers, right, that he is more than ready. His courage, his honor of not giving up, right? That is what kept him going, right? They've reinstated him, they've allowed him to serve in the Navy again, right? That's one way that we show our honor. We show that we don't give up, we keep pushing on. Okay? And with that, I thank you.
Hi, good morning, students. And this morning we are very, very pleasure to have three special guests from two from the United States, another one from the office, the United States Embassy Singapore. Yeah. So I think a very good party for the very, very short times. I think we'll be grateful that we would like to ask these we have maybe touch introduce first. We have president from this Global Partner Solutions, Ms. Tracy, is behind. And also from the Vice President, the Dr. James Hyman. And of course, we have this Ms. Joseph from this United States Embassy, Singapore. It's a very, very honor and in the center because they are here to share with us a little bit more about the U.S. education. So I think without further delay, I would like to ask Dr. Hyman. Let's give a very short.
Thank you. Thank you. It really is a pleasure and an honor for us to be visiting with you today. We are on a trip around the world right now, and it is our wonderful opportunity to visit schools and universities and learning centers in all different parts of the world. And one of the wonderful things about it is that we have this growing sense of a common set of beliefs and values, a set of beliefs and values that really are bridges between cultures and peoples, and if I might say, age groups as well. A common belief in the foundational importance of education, of the belief that education is the one key that can lift us all, can give us personally better and greater opportunities in our lives, make our societies better, and create opportunities for greater understanding between our peoples. At a time when these things are increasingly difficult, when we see so many attempts to create barriers between us, there are few magic bullets to these kinds of problems, but we believe that education is one of those magic bullets. Education is one of those opportunities that the more that we engage in it, the more that we commit to it, the more that we can allow ourselves to grow from it, not only when we're younger, but throughout our lives, the better off the world will be. And that's really one of the most important values that we as a company, an American company, bring to our work in the United States and bring to our partnerships in the world. We seek out partners like Barclyne that have similar values, that believe that education isn't just about knowledge, that it's about who you are, what kind of a person you're going to be, what kind of a contribution you're going to make to the world. And those are the kinds of partners we seek out. We believe that education doesn't end when you are 18 or 19, but it is a value that you carry with you throughout your life. That if you commit yourself to lifelong education, then you can continue to grow personally and professionally, bringing greater opportunities to yourselves and to your families and to the societies in which you live. So it's both Tracy and my first visit to Singapore, and it really is a beautiful city and quite an astounding country, given how small it is. I know that most of you are from China, as I understand it. I assume that you've been here for some length of time, and it must feel very small compared to where you come from. But we've been impressed by the people and the remarkable achievements of the people of Singapore in such a short amount of time. So I thank you again. It's really a pleasure and an honor for us to be able to speak to you. And we wish you great happiness and success in your studies. And we hope that you will continue